Hey yo guys, what up? Happy Halloween and welcome to our first individual State of Otaku video. Today I'll be your host. My name is Boris and you can check me out on my channel Bokaneija, which I will leave down in the description below. But that doesn't matter today. What I wanted to announce is that besides our podcast videos that you may have seen, or if not, go check it out. That's going to be in the description down below too. We will be having a series of individual videos in forms of, let's say, discussions, gaming, recommendations, reviews, top tier lists, and all of that. So if you wanna stay here and watch some of that, make sure to subscribe down below and stay tuned for more videos. In today's episode, I will be recommending you top 5 anime that you should watch during Halloween. In my opinion, there's like millions of anime you can watch, but these are the top 5 that I think are sort of the scariest and fit the vibe the most. So without further ado, let's get into the top list. At number 5 spot, we have Jun Jie Ito's Collection, which is basically an anime adaptation of short stories by the most famous Japanese horror writer Jun Jie Ito. This series is just 12 episodes with a number of short stories intertwined between each episodes. And it's not the best adaptation because you can't really portray the horror the way the manga does, but it's still a bit scary and chilly, and it just leaves this uneasy vibe. I think it's a good first recommendation because, and I put it at the bottom of the list because it's not the best, but it still has that kind of horror-ish vibe, if you feel me, and I think it will be the best if you watch this with a friend, or maybe even if you watch it alone. It's nothing too scary, but it can leave some uneasy feeling in you. I think each episode is around 20 minutes long or something like that, so it's going to be a quick watch. You can finish it in one sitting, and I hope you guys enjoy that one. At number 4 spot, we have possibly one of the goriest and one of the most awfully presented anime in that genre of horror, which is Corpse Party. I think there's like 2 shows or something like that, but I'm gonna recommend you the one with short 6 episodes, and I kind of forgot how long they are, but they're a bit on the longer side, so it's equivalent to a series of 12 episodes, so yeah, it's still relatively short. It's basically a cursed high school where kids somehow end up in this alternate, or so to say, haunted universe again in that high school, and the whole vibe changes, and there's a lot of gory scenes, and if you're really faint of heart, I don't recommend you to watch this, but if you like horror movies and can handle gore and all the bloody stuff and just some of the most gruesome scenes you'll see in animation, then yeah, I think you should really watch this. It's not the best. The plot doesn't really advance too much because, you know, there's like 6 episodes and you can't really do much with that. But I think it fits the Halloween vibe pretty good, and I think you guys will enjoy it. At number 3 spot, I recommend you Gakugurashi, or High School Live. School Live. No? School Live. It's School Live. I'm sorry. This anime basically starts off being all happy with some moe girls, and you think it's the cutest stuff ever, but then you realize there's a freaking apocalypse going on and everything just turns dark out of a sudden, and there's so many disturbing scenes in there, and you're just left questions like how did this cute lovey-dovey whatever happy-going anime turned into whatever the hell that was after. But I think it's just kind of, again, fits this Halloween vibe pretty good. It's all happily and stuff, but suddenly it turns all darkish and haunted, and I don't know, I think it's of the three that I recommended so far, I think that's the best one, and a lot of people enjoyed it. It's, again, I think 12 episodes, so all of these that I'm recommending are about 12 episodes, so you can all watch them in one sitting. But this one specifically, it's a nice watch. I think this one should be with kind of like a group of friends. You guys just sit down, enjoy it a bit, and then everybody's shocked and like, what the hell is going on? But overall, that was the number 3 anime, and I hope you guys are gonna watch it because it's a really good show. At number 2 spot, we have the most perfect combination of horror, sort of, gore, maybe, fan service, definitely, ecchi, yes, cute anime girls, for sure, and this kind of apocalypse vibe, so to say. That is, yeah, you all probably know by now, High School of the Dead. Come on, that anime is so well known because of its plot. Yeah, and I don't have much to say about that anymore. I'm just joking. There's 12 episodes of this anime also. Unfortunately, we will never get season 2 because I think the creator died of old age or something like that. So it will probably never continue, but those 12 episodes are... It kind of leaves you with sort of satisfied feeling, but not too much, you know. You still want to know what happens to the characters and what else goes on in that world. But still, overall, beyond that, I think everybody will enjoy it. If you're really not a fan of fan service and kind of, I don't know, don't see it fit for the horror-ish vibe, then you can skip on this. But me recommending this to you at number 2 spot is actually, you should watch it. Like, it's really good. It's really good. I personally enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. It's not the best plot like any of the horror anime. We just really don't simply have a good horror anime. But I think this is close as it gets. But you'll see on number 1 what I'm talking about. So yeah, that was it for number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed High School of the Dead. And you guys could let me know down in the comments below if you watched some of these so far. And finally, we are here at number 1 spot. Maybe many of you could have guessed so far that the number 1 on the list would be Another. Everybody heard about this anime. It's one of the most famous in the horror genre. Not just regular horror, but more like psychological and all that goes behind it. So basically, the plot follows a 15-year-old student who transferred to a Yomiyaka North school, in which in the 1970s, one of the students had passed away. This 15-year-old student meets a girl in the class with an eye patch, who he makes friends with real quick, but nobody else seems to mention her or sees her in the whole class, so that already kind of speculates there's something going on. And as the story progresses, there's a lot of, how to say, death. I don't know how other way to say it, like in every basically horror, but this one is just the way some of the deaths are portrayed. You've probably seen it in some of the highlights of the most gruesome deaths in anime. You've probably seen one of the scenes, and that's from Another, and you didn't even know it. So yeah, people keep dying. That's basically the plot of this. I don't want to spoil too much into it because there's a deeper actual plot story thingy going on, but I'll let you guys find that out by yourselves. And I think that's it, right? There's not much to say, else. That was the top 5 anime that I recommend you to watch this Halloween. Somebody else might recommend you some other 5 anime, but in my opinion these are kind of like the best you can pick out of the bunch, like the most diverse group of anime. Yeah, there's some other ones that are similar to some of these 5, but I think this just kind of goes from the worst to sort of the best, and it'll make you kind of wonder which one do you want to start first. Are you more into just short bursts and short stories that kind of leave a chilly vibe, or are you more into this kind of psychological side of it with some pretty gruesome deaths? So I don't know, I'll leave up that to you. And to be honest, I hope I presented this to you right, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know down in the comments below whether you watched it or whether you plan to watch some of these and how you feel about them. And please leave a like, share with your friends who also may want to find something to do this Halloween or something to watch. And I hope all of you who watch this have a wonderful Halloween and dress up and party, and then don't drink too much. I'm just gonna drink, like, who cares about that? And just enjoy your day on the 31st of October. I was your host for this episode. My name is Boris, and I hope to see you guys in some other individual videos. Peace out.